what's happening? Big K Busy. We to talk real quick, y'all. So we have some more Nicki. I know. We do have some more Nicki news. I try not to talk about her as much anymore, but regardless, gotta get that shit off. So Nicki Minaj explained her homophobic rant after Don Lemon claps calls for her to be deported. Now, Nick, as we know, Nicki has been siding with her daddy Donald Trump in this political nonsense. And again, when it comes to politics, you can either agree or disagree. Everybody likes what they like. I'm not here to decide what you should pick. It's just that the optics and basically potentially what Nicki represented and basically aligning with these people, from the looks of it, they're not the fondest of the LGBT community. And a lot of them make up Nicki Minaj's fan base or are part of her fan base. So the fact that she supports people like that who are going after your so-called barbs is insane. And that's why we're looking at her as a hypocrite and what the fuck is he doing and all this other stuff that's thrown in that, how she kind of went against her race and this and that. Like, we can have the conversation if we really trying to have the conversation, but anyways, with that being said, of course, we found allegedly she stated on Facebook or whatever that like she's illegal. So I'm pretty sure she has her citizenship, but I digress. But she's illegal. So Don Lemon, who she's been beefing with, found out about this. Said, "Hey, let's let's get our ass out of here. Why the fuck she here then? If all this shit is happening in ICE and you are not gonna speak on it and turn a blind eye to it, yeah, let's get you out of here then." And basically, this is where we at. So let's hear what she explains. So, anyways. Nicki Minaj says she worded her controversial post about Don Lemon the way she did so that it would generate media attention. She called out the former CNN host earlier this week by labeling him Don D sucking lemon on Twitter/X. She was upset with his coverage of the anti-ICE protest at City's church in Minneapolis. LOL, and I purposely wrote it that way because I knew that would be the only way to get that D suckers to post about it. Minaj wrote on Twitter in response to the backlash. They would have all collectively ignored the despicable behavior displayed by Lemonhead. I'm glad they're angry. They're about to get angrier. Lemon responded to Minaj's initial post by calling her out during an interview with TMZ on Monday. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country, he told the outlet. I don't think she's one of them under Trump's rule. She should be deported. I don't think, reportedly, she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented, so she has shown her disdain for African Americans. Why are we supporting her? Why are we buying her record? I have lots of friends who love Nicki Minaj. Why are you supporting a homophobic, bigoted, ignorant woman? These are Don Lemons saying this shit. You should not be supporting her. Nicki Minaj is clearly out of her depth. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand journalism. I'm not surprised she is weighing in on something that is beyond her capacity. He also joked about her decision to include a Chucky doll in the post. What I will say to her, because she put a doll, I think she put the Chucky doll in there. A better symbol that should have been represented in that picture is a pick-me doll. I wouldn't... See, my definition of a pick-me is different. I wouldn't necessarily say Nicki Minaj is acting like a pick-me, but hey, get your shit up, big dog. Don't let me say because Nicki Minaj is a pick-me. Lemon also already denied having affiliations with the demonstrators who protested at City's church. Instead, he says he was only in the area to cover the recent protest in Minneapolis as a journalist. The group accused the church's leader of assisting ICE. That's great. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. All the stuff that's happening in Minneapolis, fucking hell, bro. It is crazy. How is this post homophobic, though? That is my only thing. Again, like... Nicki's been saying a lot of shit. But basically, Nicki Minaj was going in on basically certain stuff that you would view as homophobic, at least straight people would view as homophobic, or yada, yada, yada. And it just, again, we just look at her and it's just like, my nigga, like, your fan base. Like, anyways. But again, if niggas is gonna pay shit, you might be more tolerant to stuff than beforehand. These could be her real views. Instead of we're looking at Nicki Minaj like the artist, And we're looking at Onika, the real person behind it. Let me see if I can find exactly what she said. Let me see. Let me see. Cause she was tweaking. Y'all thought the Grammy show was bad. She was tweaking. Oh, you're talking about. See, you know, because right now with the whole shit at the Grammys, niggas are gonna bring up the stuff with Trevor Noah. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, but I think it was just the slur she used on Don Lemon mostly. Yeah, but yeah, Nicki, I ain't gonna care, bro. Nicki, you out of here, gang. Nicki, you out of here, gang. Cause it's like, what else is there to say? No, like for real, like honestly, what else is there to say? Yeah. But anyways, what do y'all think about this? You know, what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Black TJ Deadweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying a little bit more though, you heard me. And I'm gone. Slams on P-Shells, gang. Aye.